Alpaca has two flagship backpacks, the Metro Pro and the Elements Pro, and they may look similar on the surface, but after using both, there's definitely a winner. So today, I'll review the good, the bad, and the differences I only noticed after using both bags. Spoiler alert, the Elements backpack is better. There you go, for anybody who just wanted the answer. But it's important to see how I came to that conclusion. Here's some stats. I'm using the X-Pack version of both, and this might be my favorite interpretation of X-Pack. Normally, it's a lot more crinkly and the X pattern is more visible, but this Alpaca version is smoother and more subtle. It's like a happy medium between traditional X-Pack and ballistic nylon. It's really nice. There are minor differences in size and price, I guess with the slight advantage going to the Elements pack being larger and $10 cheaper, but nothing that decides the battle here. And what both of these packs do really well is top-tier build quality. Not just the material, but having these in person, Alpaca puts padding in between the panels and uses rigid plastic in areas like the bottom to reinforce and protect. It just makes it a little heavy. The first major difference comes with the shoulder straps, the Element pack being far superior. They were really wide and with a heavy contour, and they have this cool geometric padding on the back that's actually not gimmicky. It was really comfortable. Comfortable enough to carry all day, and they were wide enough not to rub up against my neck. When I test backpacks nowadays, I make sure to wear them with a low collar so I can tell if the backpack will irritate my neck. The Metro straps are more basic. The padding is still nice, and they're not terrible by any means, but they lack the contour and that wide shape, and the cool padding, which made them less comfortable the longer I carried it. You can get away with straps like this on a 12 to 15 liter pack, but anything larger than that should probably opt for better straps. The back padding had less of a difference than I thought. The Elements looks a lot more padded with the air mesh segments, but the Metro has this really squishy foam on both of these sides, so comfort between the two is pretty similar. But advantage goes to the Metro for sure for having a hidden passport pocket, which is a deal breaker for some people. On the sides, the Element has bottle pockets, and the Metro has none on the outside, and I'll give the Element the advantage again. The Metro is made for the city and has a minimal shape, so I do see some people preferring that cleaner look with one bottle pocket on the inside, but I'm still getting used to internal bottle pockets, and there's only one of them. The next category is outside organization. I preferred the Metro on this one, but objectively it's a draw. It just comes down to preference. The Metro is similar to Able Carry with one large vertical pocket, which I found super useful because I could swing the backpack over one arm to the front and access my stuff on the go. This is a feature I've been needing more and more on my packs, and it also has its organization pockets in the main area. I thought the Elements pack would be made for the outdoors because of its name, but it's actually set up pretty well for tech, with this second zip area with tons of small little pockets. I don't usually travel with this much tech, but I can see this being a big draw. And unfortunately, this cool pocket is balanced out by this awful pocket down here. It's shallow and only goes to about here, and it's really flat. It's sized to fit a passport or cash, but being on the outside of the pack and not being lockable means there's no way in hell I'm putting my passport in there. The Metro's hidden passport pocket is much better. But the Element does have a quick access pocket on the top while the Metro doesn't. I know a lot of people will have an opinion of style between the two packs, and so that's why I called it a draw. I think both of them work well depending on what you want. So if you're keeping score, the Elements is winning 2-0 with a draw in the third category. Opening up the pack, the Element Pro wins again. Not really because it's that much better, but because the Metro just fumbles really bad. If you've seen some reviews or comments on the Metro, this flap around the zipper makes the Metro a huge headache to use. It gets in the way of the zipper every single time I opened it. The flap is cool in theory, like these aren't sealed zippers, so the flap helps protect from rain, but in practice, it blocks the zipper, so instead of pulling perpendicular to the zipper track like normal, I was always kind of pulling at an angle, and it just made it get stuck like 9 out of 10 times, both opening and closing. There is a workaround for this issue, and that's to fold the flap backwards, which allows the zipper to work smooth every time. But it's not ideal, so hopefully Alpaca improves on this, but this issue alone would make the Element backpack the winner, even if it didn't win any other categories. And the last category, to avoid the sweep, actually goes to the Metro backpack by having better laptop storage. The sleeve itself is similar on both, and the Element adds a tablet sleeve, which is great, but the Metro backpack wins because the laptop storage is in a dedicated zipper, while the Element backpack has it in the main compartment. And based on all the comments I've gotten on my channel over time, I think people tend to prefer a separated laptop compartment. So the final score is the Elements pack winning 3-1 with a draw in the 5th category. And if we're factoring in price, the Element gains an additional point in the win column. It's 2 liters larger and $10 cheaper, has far superior straps, it has bottle pockets, and it's easier to use. While the Metro has a borderline unusable main zipper, but a better laptop compartment and a hidden passport pocket. And the draw category comes down to preference. Either you prefer the speed of access on the Metro's vertical zipper, slinging across your shoulder, or you prefer a more proper tech organization pocket on the Elements pack. I think Alpaca has a couple things to fix on the Metro to make this a much closer race, but assuming the zipper gets fixed, both packs were really fun to use, and they're versatile enough to use almost anywhere. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for new videos on Sundays. Thanks!